For University of Illinois Extension, I'm Todd Gleason. Those listening to the markets every day know there's a big difference between the number of acres the trade thinks there will be planted to soybeans and the number of acres USDA is so far projecting. These aren't as far apart as you might think, and there may even be some positive wiggle room in them. The trade has long thought U.S. farmers will plant about 86 million acres of soybeans. USDA thinks they'll plant 83.5 million. Because USDA is using a much bigger national average yield, the total number of soybeans raised is only about 56 million bushels apart, both in the 3.8 billion bushel range. USDA thinks that means the cash price of soybeans paid to farmers next year will average about $9. The University of Illinois ag economist John Newton has a brighter outlook.
Well, I just think if you look at the big picture supply and demand fundamentals in soybeans, one would think that, you know, with supply building, ending stocks projected to build next year, production increasing, the natural assumption then is that prices are going to come down. And so USDA pegs the soybean marketing year average price to be about $9 a bushel. That's $1.20 below where we are projected to be this year. And so, you know, that's just a supply and demand relationship. And I certainly think that there's opportunity for that price to come up from there.
This opportunity lies in the soybean export market, which is already on pace to set a record for this year and projected by USDA to even be better next year.
And so where's the potential for prices? Well, USDA has lower planted acreage of soybeans, but a pretty high yield. So if we come back to anywhere near a trend yield on soybean, and trend is 44.3 bushels per acre if you go back to 1960, if we come anywhere near that, we could have a lower total production of soybeans, and with a strong consumption, we may be able to see stocks reduce next year, although it may be highly unlikely. But if stocks reduce, we could see some positive price pressure.
Farmers will add their take on how many acres of soybeans will be planted in the prospective plantings report to be released March 31st. USDA is now surveying them. For University of Illinois Extension, I'm Todd Gleason.